want you to get together. I want you to get together. Put your hands together one time. I want you to get together. 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 Put your hands together one time. I want you to get together. want you to get together. I 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 want you to get together. Put your hands together one time. I want you to get together. 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 Put your hands together one time. I want you to get together. 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 Put your hands together one time. I want you to get together.
Welcome back to Eagan Civic Arena, everybody. It is Brett McKenzie, joined here by the mics. We've got Mike Hendrickson on play-by-play today, Mike Levine on the tripod. Very special matchup. It's the Wildcats versus the Raiders. Wildcats trying to get a berth into the state tournament. They'll do so bringing in a record of 33, 18-3. The Raiders, very tough. This is their top team, 37, 8-6. Last 10 for the Eagan Wildcats. They're running a hot streak of 6-4. Hastings equally as hot, 7-2-1. So grab some popcorn. We got Band of B1 Hockey coming at you next. As the Eagan Wildcats gather for the starting announcements, let's take a look here at this bracket. We know it gets a little fuzzy. We pull those right off the website. Not the cleanest images coming off of MinnesotaHockey.org, but you can see that it was Eagan and Farmington playing this morning. In the championship game, Farmington get the best of them, 5-1 your final score. That sent Eagan over to the back door where they are meeting Hastings. Hastings beating Woodbury also earlier this morning. So it's winner take all. Winner goes to the state tournament and the loser is going to have their season come to an end. As I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, play-by-play today is going to be Mike Hendrickson. Mike, how are we doing today?
Thanks, Brett. I'm doing great here. I think this team's ready to rock and roll.
Couldn't agree more.
At center, number 25, Levi St. Clair.
Levi St. Clair being pulled to the line.
And for your Hastings Raiders.
And they are joined by the rest of the team. Over there for Hastings, again, we'll throw up the roster for everybody to take a look at.
His team partner, number 9, Jack Woodwick.
Again, this is the top team from Hastings.
Forward, number 7, Carter.
They've got one player who's played some Tier 1 hockey, so no slouches over here wearing the blue and yellow.
And then forward, number 19.
That's Jonas Schauer, player to watch out for.
And you all know the drill, but Minnesota Hockey promotes good sportsmanship and upholds USA Hockey's zero tolerance policy. Please respect the exciting game of hockey by cheering for your team and treating all participants in a positive manner. Thank you for the support of our youth athletes. Enjoy the game, and let's play hockey.
Luke Cahill, the PA announcer, reminding everybody, hey, keep it clean today, keep it clean. All right, one last gather around the goal, and we are ready for some hockey.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Brett. We got 15 minutes on the clock here. Eagan with some final words of encouragement by their captains around the net. About to start this game. Eagan last time playing Hastings, beating them 3-0 in the semifinal of the regional tournament. Both of them finding themselves in the backdoor. The backdoor championship, as we would call it. This really for second place in a bid into the state tournament in Virginia, Minnesota in 2 weeks. And here to take the draw is Levi St. Clair with Jacob Marsden and Brody Kreiser. Marsden to Kreiser off the draw. Marsden's going to chip this backhand, not going to get it deep enough, and Hastings will regroup out of their own zone. Hastings through neutral, number 9 with speed. Goes to his forehand on the sideboards, looking for time and space. Sinclair able to wrestle the puck out of his hands. Sinclair leaves that for Marsden. A little miscommunication. Shot. One-time shot by Hastings. Good save here by Mason Rutzik right off the bat. First couple seconds into this period. Good quick shifts today here by this Eagan Wildcat team. Here we have Easton Hansen. He has at his wings Danny Urich and Grayson Manley. At the point, we have Liam Rasnan and Owen Pershing. Shot here from the point coming from Hastings. Rebound to the corner on the sideboards. The battle ensues. Hansen trying to get a play on it. Hastings was able to wrestle that away from Hansen. Got a backhand around Rutzik, crossing the crease. Hastings draws first blood. It's 1-0 Raiders. Here's another look at that. Here's Manley trying to play that puck, and he's wrestled by another Raiders player. And then they're able to get control, get a backhand past Rutzik. 1-0 Raiders early here in the first period. Just over 1 minute into the period. Raiders dump this one in. Jacob Meisner gonna send that to Ethan Benedict. On the sidewall, Benedict's outnumbered. Here comes Hastings, they get a shot on net. Meisner over to Benedict. Benedict trying to control on the sideboards, loses control. Eagan with a defensive posture here in their own zone. 13:35 into the first. We have an offsides call here. Hansen, Marsden, Kreiser at the point. We have Pershing and Raston. Hansen on the sideboards with Marsden in tow. Here comes Kreiser. Kreiser battling with Hansen. Hansen gets control to his forehand. Good shot by Hansen, deflected into the corner by the Hastings goaltender. Hastings out of their own corner. They're going to skate this out. Hastings with speed through neutral to their forehand. Looking for somebody, but Hastings decides to change there. And here comes Raston. Raston with speed from his own point. He'll bring that through the neutral zone and peel off. Hansen's going to take that, gets it to Kreiser. Kreiser at the top of the slot. Gets a shot that gets deflected, won't make it all the way through. Here's Hastings out of their own end. Errant pass goes floating through the neutral zone to Pershing. Pershing to Marsden. Marsden gets that to Sinclair, hot off the bench. Sinclair with some speed. Bobbles going over the line. He's going to get called for offside. Eagan trying to get some momentum going here early in the first. Here's Sinclair off the draw. That draw contested. Sinclair able to battle for it with Hastings. Hastings ultimately will come out of the neutral zone with it and dump it in deep. Meisner tries to send it to Manley. Meisner has help back here with Sinclair. Sinclair deep in the zone to Manley. Manley from the sideboards can't control. Over to Sinclair. Sinclair chips it off the boards. The Hastings defense, they'll take a shot that gets deflected into the netting. Early on out, 1-0 Raiders. This Eagan team, if I'm not mistaken, has lost twice to this Raiders team during the season and then have beaten them in this actual regional tournament. So 2-1 against this Raiders team previously, if I'm not mistaken. Here is Eagan off their sideboards. Arthur Eddy with Ethan Benedict and Easton Hansen. Easton Hansen takes a slap shot from the sideboards, doesn't make it all the way in. This shot from Raston makes it on net. Saved here, no rebound by the Hastings goaltender. Face off in the zone. Here comes Levi Sinclair, Brody Kreiser, Jacob Marsden, Liam Raston, and Owen Pershing at the points. Marsden in deep, he's bodied. Here comes Sinclair. Sinclair misses on a hip check, and here comes Kreiser. Kreiser gets a little piece of the Raider, but can't slow him down enough, and they'll be able to dump this in. In deep we go. The melee is with Sinclair and Raston, and they'll be able to get this one out. That's fired out, but touched by the Raiders, and icing's waved off. Kreiser in deep. He's battling this puck up to the line. Raston, nice stick check to keep this in deep. Raston protecting the sideboards, and this one will come up to Pershing at the top of the line. Pershing snapshot goes wide, possibly deflected there. This puck going cross ice to the Raiders. They'll send that in deep over the red line. Pershing there to collect. Persian looking up ice, looking for somebody. He finds Marsden. Marsden backhand off the glass to Hansen. Hansen battling at the far blue. Can't control. Over to the Raiders through neutral. Raiders to their forehand. They'll circle back and send in deep. Here's Raston. Raston trying to get a handle. Cross slot pass to the Raiders is errant. Lucky there for Eagan. They didn't quite have him covered. Here's Hansen, cross ice pass to Manley. Not finding the mark, but Manley able to pull it off the sideboards. He's in a battle back here with Urich. 3 deep here for Eagan behind the net. They're battling, and the Raiders are going to get control. They'll send a headman pass, but they'll go for a change. With 10 minutes to go in the first period, Carson Olsen's going to break it out of his zone to Manley. Manley's got Sinclair with him. He'll chip it in over the red line and go in on his own attack. Manley with Sinclair, they're beaten out of that corner, and the Raiders are coming up to their backhand with speed. Boy, this Raiders got some quick feet to him. Hastings to the sideboard. Shot from the sideboards is blocked through traffic. Mason Rutzik able to clear it. Shots are 3-2 Raiders early on out. Face off in the zone. Easton Hansen with Ethan Benedict and Arthur Eddy. This draw, one here by Eagan, goes cross corner. Benedict tries to center that. Eddy tries to center that to Easton Hansen. Hansen's bodied on the sideboards, falls awkwardly. And Hastings comes across the line to their forehand, skates past the shot. Probably a good thing for Eagan here. That Hastings just didn't like what they see. Down in deep. Here's the battle. Arthur Eddy looking. He's got Pershing with him. Pershing battling. It's a lot of stick checking and fighting on this melee. Here's Arthur Eddy. Makes one man miss. Chips it up to Benedict. Benedict, come on. Puts on a little bit of speed, trying to battle. Gets a shot that just misses. Really a nice hard low shot there by Benedict. Just misses the mark there. I believe it got deflected at the last second. Here's Raston. Chips it high off the glass, but it's not enough, and Hastings going to recover that. Hastings looking to turn to get an open shot. Arthur Eddy there with a quick stick. He chips it up to Marsden. Marsden's laying chase. We're going to call icing here. Eddy was probably just before the red line when he chipped that in. Here's a look at that icing. Oh! Wait, no. This is the Ethan Benedict on his drive. Shot here, good hard load shot. Yeah, just chipped at the last second. Back to action here. We got Easton Hansen with Jacob Marsden, Brody Kreiser, Jacob Meisner, and Carson Olsen at the point. Hastings over the line, well offside. Easy call for the ref. Those good hard low shots usually result in pretty decent rebounds. It was a smart play there by Ethan Benedict taking that low shot on the drive. Here's Easton Hansen on the draw. This draw one here by Hastings. They'll fire it in, and Carson Olsen in here to recover. Olsen from his sideboard is going to try and peel this off the sideboard. Having trouble, but Marsden's there to help. Marsden comes out with it. Marsden, nice touch pass here to Hansen. Hansen over the line. Turns and looks, didn't really have anybody to go to with that puck. Hastings will go deep out of the zone, gets to Hansen. Hansen's blasted to his butt here, right at that dot. Hastings able to recover. They'll skate that puck in deep. Sinclair sends that right over to Rutzik for a whistle. So we can get a fresh pair of legs out here. There's 7:28 to go in the first period. 1-0 Raiders. Shots, 4-3 Raiders. Here's Sinclair with Manley, Urich, Raston, and Pershing. Manley discussing something with number 19 of the Raiders at the face-off draw. We're not sure what exactly that was. Draw one here by the Raiders. Back to their D. They'll take a shot. Gets deflected wide. Doesn't find its way on net. Pershing to recover in the corner. Pershing to Manley. Manley loses it in the feet. Sinclair there to recover. Sinclair takes it around the net over to Urich. Urich, touch pass back to Manley, doesn't find its mark. Pershing able to recover again. Pershing, good body protection here of the puck. He'll try and get that to Urich. Urich battles on the sideboards, loses it. Hastings able to take a slap shot. Hastings going for a change. Eagan to take advantage. Here's Sinclair. Sinclair with Urich and Rastlin at his sides. Here's a 2-on-1 for Hastings. Good back check here by Manley. Picking up the extra attacker on that. And here's a shout out to anybody watching. If you can see the number here on the screen, let us know where you're watching from and what your name is, and we'll give you a shout out here after it's a second period resurfacing. Kind of fun to see where all our folks are watching from, and we appreciate the audience. Hastings battling in front of the net. Mason Rutzik able to get a glove out. Aggressively save that tip shot here. This goes back to the defensive zone draw here. We'll draw one by Hastings. They'll send this in deep. Here's Meisner down to recover. Easton Hansen brings that out, and he loses the handle on it right in front of the net. Hastings able to get a shot that goes wide. Arthur Eddy on the attack has a pass that goes off his shin pad. He was able to take advantage and bring that into the zone. This will go to the top of the line where Meisner sends a one-timer in that'll just miss the net wide right. Off the sideboards, and clearing pass goes to Hastings, but Hastings, they're out of gas and in exchange, and Eagan will take advantage. Here's Carson Olsen, sends a sideboard pass, nicely done, and Ethan Benedict with a one-on-one, can't beat his man. We'll go back to the sideboards. This will be sent back in deep where Owen Pershing will grab this puck. Nice power turn by Pershing over to Benedict. Benedict can't play it, and that will go to mid-ice. It might find its way down. Icing's waved off. Sinclair and Eddy, they're on the attack. Pershing, great stick check, but he's going to have to wait for Arthur Eddy to get out of the zone. This one into neutral, and Hastings sends it in deep. Rasslin rings it to Marsden. Marsden tries to center that to Kreiser. That'll find its way into traffic. Marsden once again from the sideboards with Sinclair. Sinclair is drilled. Eagan parents don't like it. It looked like a clean check to me, though. Here's Marsden on the sideboards. He tries to get that over to Kreiser, can't do it. Centering pass by Hastings. They'll try and get that over the line, and Sinclair's there to break that play up. Here's Rasmussen over to Kreiser, slightly behind him, he can't play it. Hastings to recover that. Hastings with a break, they get a breakaway shot, misses the net. Eagan gets away with one there. Rasmussen out of his own end, he'll try and bank that to Kreiser, that's too far for him, it'll go back down in. Here's Sinclair. Sinclair is getting pressured heavily by Hastings. Marsden off the sideboards, just trying to get it out. This puck flies high into the air to go into the net. A much needed whistle by the Wildcats here. They're taking on quite a bit of pressure. Here's a look here at that last play, the fast break here for the Hastings Raiders. Oh, look, and he just kind of gets lost in traffic. That guy splitting the D, he'll come in, have a point-blank shot. Rutzik doing a nice job taking off the angle. That shot going errantly wide on the backhand. Here's Manley from the sideboards with Karsten Olsen. Olsen trying to gain control. Manley again, well pressured here by Hastings Raiders. They're putting on a lot of pressure with their forecheck now. Manley, Meisner, back to Manley. Manley from the sideboards trying to gain time and space. He can't do it. Raiders able to come away with it and get a shot off from just left of the net. Karsten Olsen, nice save there by Rutzik too, near post. Centering pass by the Raiders. That one's broken up here by Meisner. Meisner tries to backhand that out of the zone, not able to get it out. Back down in deep we go. Raiders from deep in the zone. Olsen lays body down in deep. Here's Urich. Urich cross ice pass to Manley. Manley's got one guy to beat and he loses an edge. He goes down and the Raiders are going to be able to settle that puck out of their own zone. They send it to neutral. Raskin back in, back to the Raiders defense. They'll turn, look. Looking for the open guy. Raiders send a centering pass to the sideboards. This should be an ice, and it is. With 3:13 to go in the first period, still 1-0 Raiders. Shots read 7-3. Eagan looking to get some momentum here towards the end of the period. Sinclair with Marsden and Kreiser at the offensive zone draw. They got Pershing and Rasnin at the points. This one rung around. Rasnin there trying to keep it in. He's not able to. Pershing stick checks the Raiders. Sure looked like a possible trip there. He gets away with one. That would have been called the last game for sure. Here's Kreiser battling a neutral zone. Raiders get over the red line, send it in deep. Pershing there to attack. Pershing and Marsden. Marsden, nice job pulling off the boards, but he'll lose it in the battle. Here's Kreiser. Kreiser with one guy to beat. He's going looking to get a shot on the forehand. Can't quite get past the defender. This one in deep, and it'll squirt out to Kreiser just before he was ready for that, and goes back down in deep again. Marsden behind the net. Breaks the play up here by the Raiders to the top of the line. Raskin, nice pinch on this play. He'll take it in deep and skate. Tries to bring it right out in front, get a near side post shot. Marsden at the top of the slot will turn away from pressure, send it to Pershing. Pershing in deep to Raskin. Raskin back to Pershing. Pershing loses an edge, can't keep it in. Marsden there to help. Marsden able to keep it in. This will go to the top of the line. Nice hustle here by Sinclair, keeping this puck in. Oh, centering pass by Sinclair to Kreiser. Kreiser one-timed it, just missed the mark. Nice play by Eagan here. Raiders looking to ice this puck. They'll chip this one out. It's not going to go for icing. It'll stop well short of the goal line. Here's Marsden with speed. Marsden picks that puck up, goes through neutral zone over to Eddie. Eddie to Sinclair. Sinclair trying to get the handle on it. He can't do it. Now Raiders with numbers. It's a 3-on-3. Raiders over the line. Shot on net. Moose bobbled that puck a little bit, but is able to get it to the corner on the rebound. Deep in the corner, here's Arthur Eddy. Arthur Eddy makes one-man miss, loses the puck in his skates, but here's Meisinger on a good trail by Meisinger, but he loses it through traffic. We have Easton Hansen trying to follow up that play as well. Goes back out to neutral. Here's Eddy in neutral. Hansen trying to battle. Can't get the handle on it. Hansen gets that puck back out to neutral. Hastings will have to regroup. They send that D to D off the sideboards. They're looking for somebody open. Hastings not much speed through the neutral zone, and Egan's going to take advantage of this. Carson Olsen battling on the sideboards. He gets bodied off the puck. Hastings trying to center this play. Lots of neutral zone play here all of a sudden. Hansen back to Meisinger. Meisinger tries to chip this through neutral, can't get it through. Hastings will finally get it out of the neutral zone and into the offensive zone. Shot on net, saved by Rutzik. Hastings are able to get that rebound and take that to the corner. They'll bring it up to their point. Eddie's able to battle that and get that out of the zone. Benedict takes this to the far line, sends it in, goes for a change. Here's Sinclair on the attacks. Sinclair with Urich. Urich can't hold that on the sideboards. First period expires and 1-0 Raiders. Pretty tight game here. 9-3 are the shots rate for the Roosevelt or the Hastings Raiders. folks, we're back to action here. 15 minutes on the clock, second period of action. Winner of this game gets a bid into the state tournament, and loser is done with their season. Here is Rasnin out of his own end. Rasnin's going to skate this out of deep out of his zone, bring that to the neutral zone. He'll lose it on the sideboards. Hastings able to send that in. That goes off Urich on the dump in. Pershing able to gain control of it. He'll send that back in. This will not go for icing. Down in deep we go. Nice forecheck here by Sinclair. Grayson Manley gets a hold of it and is not able to center that over to Danny Urich. Sideboards we go. Sinclair actually holds this puck in at the top of the line. Here's Urich and Manley on the attack. This puck into neutral zone. Pershing steps up, not able to hold on to this. Deep in we go. Rasnin trying to break this puck out. He's trying to make three men miss. Can't get that through traffic. Deep in we go into the corner. Here's Sinclair and Urich. This puck goes up to the top of the line. Shot on net from the point. Good save by Rutzik. Rebound to the corner. Manley battling there with Rasnin. Hastings able to get to the point one more time. Saved by Rutzik. Deflection into the netting. Stoppage of play with 13:39 in the second. Hastings really putting pressure on these Wildcats here. Wildcats really got to look for something to build momentum off of. Sustain more forecheck time so they're not in their own defensive zone this game. Here's off the glass here by Easton Hansen. Brody Kreiser with a clean break. Tries to get it over to Marsden. Marsden had a guy right on him. Here's Kreiser back from Gretzky's office. Almost gets a backhand. But he's met by two Hastings defenders that gobble that up. Eagan here with the offensive zone draw. Easton Hansen, Brody Kreiser, Jacob Marsden. Hansen wins this draw, able to get a shot right off the draw. Nice play by Easton Hansen here, holding his ground, getting a forehand control, and getting a good snapshot off right off the draw. Hansen to take the draw again. Hansen battles, this one contested. Hansen once again gets control of it, gets it over to Kreiser to Marsden, one-time shot. How does that puck not find the back of the net, folks? Oh boy, was that a good scoring chance here by Eagan. Man, this crowd at the edge of their seat. Here's Easton Hansen to take the draw again with Kreiser, Marsden, Meisinger, and Olsen at the point. This one won by the Raiders. They'll send it up to the top of the line. Olsen sends this one back in deep. Raiders defense will control. They'll go back behind their own net with speed, looking for somewhere to go with it. They'll send it off the boards in through neutral zone with speed. It's a good back check here by the Eagan Wildcats. Nice play here by Carson Olsen, but not able to knock the Hastings player off the puck. This one will squirt out to Marsden. Marsden tries to center to Kreiser, not able to get that through traffic. Easton Hansen settles this puck, gets it over the line, but right to the Hastings defender. This line's gassed. Here goes Marsden on the attack, allowing his teammates to change. Levi Sinclair battling on the sideboards. Nice job by Sinclair there. Now he has help with Arthur Eddy. This one goes back to neutral. Into neutral we go. Pershing over the red line. He'll send it in. Arthur Eddy laying chase. Eddy's met by a defender back in the zone. Can't block this off the sideboards. He has Sinclair helping now as well. And here comes Rasnin on the pinch. Pershing, last man back. Dangerous play. It's going to turn into a 4-on-2. Pass to the high slot for the Hastings Raider. Nice coverage here by these Eagan Wildcats. Sinclair behind his own net. He'll go to his backhand. Off the sideboards to Arthur Eddy. Eddy wins the battle at the top of the line. He's in a foot race, loses the handle on the puck. He tries to drop past that to Rasnin. He's not able to do so. This puck gets wheeled around over to Pershing. Pershing holds that line. Nice pinch here by Pershing. He'll send it in deep to Arthur Eddy. Arthur Eddy goes to his forehand. He turns away from pressure, tries to center it at Ethan Benedict. That puck at waist level, Ethan Benedict not able to control. Down in deep we go. Hastings dumps and changes. Here comes Rasson behind his own net. Rasson with speed, errant pass to Arthur Eddy through neutral zone, but he gets a piece of it. This one will be waved off. Eddy going for a change. Ethan Benedict lane chase through neutral zone. This puck making its way to the offensive zone. Great hit here by Liam Rasson. He just drills this Hastings player. Looked like a pretty clean hit to me. I don't think the Hastings fans like that one though. This puck dumped in deep. Here comes Owen Pershing. Owen Pershing getting a hand of it. Sends it over to Rasson. Rasson settles. He looks up ice. Sends this to Hansen. Hansen to Kreiser. Kreiser. Oh no, excuse me, Danny Urich. He tries to get that back to Hansen. That pass is headed off at the pass. Owen Pershing, great fake here, going D to D, but then centers it to Hastings in the high slot. Comes back to defend the puck down low. Hastings from behind the goal. They'll center that to the high slot, get a shot that goes wide of the net. Another shot on net by Hastings from the top of the circle. Rasson said, I've had enough. He'll send this in deep. Here goes Manley with speed. Manley, like shot out of a cannon. Oh, Eagan's got to be careful they don't get a too many men here. That's going to be a forced offsides. Manley couldn't get out of the zone. What? Oh, I know. I was really close to too many men there. Yeah, Eagan caught in a change with the puck at the sideboards. Almost got touched by some of their players making the hop over the boards. Here's Kreiser on the attack to the sideboards. That draw contested. Oh, high stick here by Hastings. Touched by Hastings. That should be a whistle. Geez, late whistle by the ref here. This puck going to come down to the offensive zone for the Wildcats. They'll have Sinclair, Kreiser, Marsden, Olsen, and Meisner. 9:31 to go in this second period. Once again, this is a do or die game. Winner goes on to the state tournament. Loser's season is ended. Sinclair to take the draw. Nice win by Sinclair here to Meisner. Meisner shot. Wrister from the point on net. No rebound. Back to the draw we go. Here's Sinclair. Sinclair battles. Can't get this to Kreiser. Kreiser looking for it. Kind of lost it. Here's Sinclair. Top of the slot. Gets a shot deflected to the corner. The Raiders will try and get this out. Meisner somehow threads the needle through the defender, getting a slap shot on net. Nice defensive play here by Meisner at the far blue, or at the top of the blue line here. Good slap shot. Nice play. 9:14 to go in the second period. Here's Hansen to take the draw with Eddy and Benedict at his wings. Hansen wins this to Benedict. Benedict over to Meisner. Meisner, good shot. Well screened by Arthur Eddy. Arthur Eddy is going to win in the battle on the sideboards, then lose it in the high slot. Raiders will come out of that. Olsen in a foot race down the sideboard. Shot from the far hash. Rutzik sends that into the netting. We'll have a stoppage of play. This draw coming down into the defensive zone. Hansen to take the draw. Draw is won by Hansen over to Ethan Benedict. Ethan Benedict tries to get that second level, can't chip it through traffic. Now it's bad. The battle ensues on the sideboards. Arthur Eddy gets the puck squirting out from traffic. He'll make one man miss, goes to his forehand. Looking for somebody. High slot. He'll shoot this across the paint. Can't find anybody through the traffic. That puck chipped by Hastings through neutral zone. They'll take it through neutral zone. Good back check here by Eagan. Here's Benedict to Sinclair. Sinclair through traffic through the neutral zone, makes one man miss. He's got a guy right on him though, can't get a good handle on that puck. He's in Gretzky's office, over to Rasson. Rasson centers to Benedict. I think Benedict was surprised he even found that on his stick. It was a great play there by Rasson. Over the line we go. Pershing tries to get this in. Rasson has to wait for Eddy and Pershing to tag. Now Eddy comes in on the attack. Rasson right there to gain chance. Rasson off the post. Almost had that one buried. in the slot. Battle ensues. Here's a penalty coming on Hastings for a cross check. 7:45 in the second period. Eagan will take a 2-minute power play. Nice job by Raston there, getting a good shot off that puck, finding the right post. Draw here, Easton Hansen with Danny Urich and Grayson Manley. Puck to the sideboard, shot here by Carson Olsen. Olsen and Meisner on the point, far side board. Manley able to win the race to it. Here is Hansen to Manley. Manley back to Hansen. Hansen out of Gretzky's office. He's hauled down, no call. The Raiders able to recover. They'll send that up through Meisner. Meisner not able to get his hand off the stick to glove that down. It'll go all the way. Raiders will win the race to the puck. They'll come around and almost stuff that play. Meisner kind of in awe with that speed with the Raiders there. This puck regrouped by the Raiders with 1:20 to go in the power play. Raiders with full control. They'll send this puck in deep. Meisner to recover out of his own zone. He'll skate this one out, looking up ice to Manley. Manley recovers. Cross ice over here to Hansen. Hansen tries to set things up. He does so in the zone. High slot to Meisner. Meisner shot. That puck deflected. Comes in knuckle puck on the goalie. With 59 seconds to play in the power play. Wildcats looking to get a couple more open shots and good looks. Sinclair to take the draw with Kreiser and Marsden. Raston and Pershing at the point. This one up to the top of the line. Raston settles down deep in the corner, tries to center to Kreiser, not able to get it through traffic. Raston now deep in the corner. He's battling with Kreiser. Looks like the puck is on the back netting of the net. This will find its way to the sideboards where Pershing will be in a foot race to try and keep that puck in. Raiders able to clear. Marsden deep in the zone. This one will go all the way for icing. 34 seconds left. Offensive zone draw. Eagan looking to get that break to break things open, gain some momentum. Sinclair on the draw. He's got Kreiser and Marsden, Pershing and Raston. Shot on net by Pershing. Nice draw win here by Sinclair. 31 seconds to go in the power play. Sinclair once again on the draw. Draw one here by the Raiders. They'll take it back behind their own net. Settle and centering pass. It's a 2-on-1. Pershing in a desperate race to try and get back. Mason Rutzik there for the first save, and unfortunately, full commitment by Rutzik on one side. He was hoping the back checker would pick up the second man on the rebound, and not enough bodies there to take over that play. This is a look at this. 2-on-1 shot goes wide of the net. The Raiders able to get the rebound and take it around for stuffing that on the far post. Raiders take a 2-0 lead here with 5:58 to go in the second period. 10 seconds remaining on this power play. Eagan able to skate the puck in. Here's Olsen to Hansen. Hansen back to Olsen. Olsen from the dot, able to get a shot off, gets deflected. Hansen centers to Arthur Eddy, but it goes off Eddy's shin pad. Some extracurricular activities ensuing in the slot in the high crease. Looks like the ref's happy to make no call here. 5:41 to go in the second period. Hansen to take the draw. Raiders coming off a shorthanded goal. Eagan's got to find a good reason to get some momentum here. Hansen pushes that one forward, but no one there to recover. Eagan caught 3 deep. It's a 2-on-2. Shot on net by the Raiders. Eagan decides to change. Here comes Sinclair, centering with Manley and Urich. Pershing and Raston on the point. 5:30 to go in the second period. This draw won by the Raiders. They'll take it up top, send it back in deep. Raiders player loses an edge on Owen Pershing, able to get control of it. He's bodied, but able to get it still to Manley. Manley cross-ice pass. Beautiful pass here to Danny Urich. Urich settles that puck through neutral, tries to send that to Sinclair. He thought he had him breaking. Sinclair was looking for the high slot pass. Sinclair tries to center to Manley. Manley, that pass is intercepted, does not make it all the way through. Off the sideboards we go. Rastanen keeps this puck in. Recovered by the defense of Hastings. They'll battle on the sideboard now with Rastanen. Rastanen back in deep. Urich on the attack. To the sideboards we go and out. Pershing tries to chip this past one defender. Can't get it past him. Over to Rastanen. Rastanen across to Manley. Manley wasn't quite ready for it, and he'll be on the attack. He's laying chase. Here's Urich. Urich in a foot race. He goes to pick up the second attacker. Cross-ice pass. Nice job by Danny Urich picking up that second attacker. It was a true 2-on-2. Oh, 2-on-1 developing here. Cross-ice pass misses its mark. Hastings with a good opportunity. Eagan able to walk away with one there. Centering pass by Hastings. Shot off the pipe from the high circle with 4:08 to go in the second period. Hastings take a 3-0 lead. Eagan looking to get something to breathe some life into them.
Keep it going.
Hastings trying to build momentum here. Here's Hansen to take the draw with Marsden and Kreiser. Marsden able to battle that. Oh, sorry. Marsden down in deep. He's battling up to the top of the line. Meisner sends a shot that goes just wide right. Kreiser there to gather the rebound. Kreiser's bodied off the puck. That in deep. Hansen tries to center to Kreiser. That finds traffic. This one centered by Marsden. Kreiser couldn't get it. It went off a skate. Meisner, chip pass to Hansen. Hansen off the glass, in deep we go. Here comes Kreiser. Kreiser, this line looking like they're starting to labor just a little bit. They've been out here for a while. Over to Kreiser. Kreiser trying to gain time and space in the corner. He's bodied. His puck up to the top of the line. Meisner shoots. Tipped by Marsden, but goes wide. Olsen to pinch, gets it off the sideboards. Marsden battling this one, finding its way, but Kreiser takes it to the back of the net. Olsen sidesteps, shoots, finds a shin pad, and goes out of the zone. Meisner and Olsen on the same side. That looked like offsides there, folks. But here's Marsden over to Kreiser. Kreiser developing a 2-on-1, gets it back to Marsden. Marsden, backhand just misses wide right. Marsden starting to run out of real estate there. This line's been out here quite some time. They're laboring. Over the line, Hastings goes. That puck deflected nicely by Eagan. Marsden tried to get that to Kreiser, and here's Sinclair in a foot race. There's an interference call here by the ref. Sinclair denied a good opportunity for a one-on-one. Eagan will just about finish this period on the power play. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the second period. Eagan will take a 2-minute power play. Good call by the ref here. Sinclair to center. Benedict and Eddie. To the sideboards we go, up to Rastanen. Rastanen tries to backhand this in deep. Benedict trying to get that to Eddie. Loses his footing. Eddie centers. Actually turns and shoots on net. Looked like he was looking for Benedict on the back door there. But that one goes on net. Minute 48 to go in the power play. Eagan looking to gain some opportunity here. To the sideboards we go. Good pinch here by Owen Pershing. He keeps it in. He's going to walk right out front, take a shot. That one saved, goes back behind the net. Urich trying to battle behind the net. Oh, excuse me, not Urich. That is Eddie behind the net. Now to Rastanen. Rastanen up to Eddie. He'll lose the handle on it. Goes to Benedict. Benedict over to Sinclair. Sinclair down to Pershing. Pershing turns. Backdoor! Oh, just a little slow on the trigger there for Rastanen. Boy, he had an open net. This puck back up the sideboard. Sinclair settles. Sends it back down in deep, but no one there. Owen Pershing's got to battle for it. He looks like he might be out of gas. Here's a chip play that's going to go the length of the ice. Rutzik has to come out and play it aggressively. Raiders are offsides. They'll have to tag with 54 seconds left in the power play. Eagan there with a really good opportunity by Liam Raskin on the back door. This puck coming up here to Owen Pershing. Pershing settles, send it to Arthur Eddy. Eddy through the neutral zone. He'll make one man miss, get this in deep, and go on the attack. Eddy with Benedict down in deep. This puck up the sideboards. There is Sinclair at the top of the key trying to keep that in. This puck chipped out, and it's now a 2-on-2. Raskin going in to pick up the second guy on the back check. Good job by Raskin. There's 17 seconds left in the power play. Raskin able to center to Urich. Urich through neutral zone, gaining speed. Urich plays that, trying to make second man mix, bring this second level. Urich out of Gretzky's office. He's looking for anything. Takes it to the corner, stick handles, and over to Olsen. Olsen tries to center, that one deflected. Hastings successfully kills the penalty. Centers that puck and into neutral zone. They'll send it in deep on net. Rutzik sends this puck to the far sideboards where Olsen will battle for it. From the sideboards, Hastings able to walk away with it. Rutzik plays that to the high slot. Shot coming back down in wide right. Hansen tries to cross-ice pass. That'll be the end of the second period. It's 3-0 Raiders.
Here's the save.
Oh yeah, here's another look here. Rutzik on this save here before the end of the period.
We'll go back to Raskin.
You can see Rutzik not getting deked out there. Nice job by Mason Rutzik closing down the 5-hole. Here's another look, folks, of Liam Raskin's opportunity on the power play back door. You'll see Raskin setting up back door here. That puck comes across. Just couldn't get it off quick enough, and right there for it. So good opportunity here by Eagan. And folks, if you're at home, we want to know where you're at, who you are. Let us know who's your favorite Wildcat player. So text us in. That text number is tough to read there, Brett. I don't know.
651-983-2078.
All right, folks. We'll see you in about 12 minutes.
I want you to get together. I want you to get together. I want you to get together. Put your hands together one time. I want you to get together. 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 Put your hands together one time. I want you to get together. I want you to get together. I want you to get together.
So, ladies and gentlemen, while we are in intermission, we thought we'd bring you some bonus coverage. This is the Eagan Pee Wee AA backdoor final out there at the St. Croix Valley River Center. Eagan Wildcats, Pee Wee AA versus the Stillwater Ponies. Looks like at about 8:50 left in the first period, Stillwater up by 1. Stillwater went on a 22-game win streak, only to have that streak broken this morning by Minnetonka. Wildcats trying to give them a losing streak. So enjoy the bonus coverage here in between periods, and we'll be back for more Bantam B1 hockey here in about 8 or 9 minutes.
I want you to get together. I want you to get together. I want you to get together. Put your hands together one time. I want you to get together. 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 Put your hands
All right, I hope you're enjoying some stream of a stream here. Again, that is the Pee Wee AA Backdoor Championship. Stillwater, now up on top by 2. We'll do our shout-out segment while we're watching some Pee Wee hockey. Carson Olsen, grandparents watching from Maui. How's that to start the shout-out segment, huh? Watching from Maui. We've got one random text says Ethan Benedict is their favorite player. We got Dan and Kim checking in from Brownsville, Texas. They're watching their grandson, Easton Hansen. Patricia and Clinton Henry, our grandson's parents, also in Hawaii. Big viewership out in Hawaii today, Mike.
That's awesome.
The St. Clairs are out there watching in Pennsylvania. Thanks for tuning in. Avery and Lindsay Snootstad from Duluth cheering on Grayson. Trix Wyckoff up in Brainerd watching Mr. Hansen and Easton Easy E. Hansen. Allie, Eli, Jude Flint, also from Pennsylvania. We got that Pennsylvania crowd supporting Mr. Sinclair. Jen and Sean, Alex cheering on nephew Grayson. Big time Grayson fans out there. And look at this. Who would you guess? Andy watching from Eagan, favorite player, Levi Sinclair. Why? Because he's my brother and my best friend. Does that warm your heart or what?
That's pretty awesome.
George Kreiser checking in from Cross Lake, Minnesota. Of course, his grandson, Brody Kreiser. The Velcellio family, I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. In Cape Coral, watching who else? Number 10, Danny Urich, the Danimal. We've got Derek, Aaron, Harper, Natalie. They're also related to Grayson. They're out in Parker's Prairie, Minnesota. Uncle Chuck, he's watching Levi out in Virginia. America, not Minnesota, by the way. His favorite player is Owen. Then we've got Jeannie and Len checking in from Panama City, Florida, watching Jacob Meisinger. And finally, last of our shout-outs, we've got Grandma Perro watching from Henning, Minnesota. Ottertail. Spent some time in Henning, Minnesota myself. East Battle Lake. Love it. Thanks again, everybody, for all your support here of Bantam B1 Hockey today. Wildcat players have just taken back to the ice, so we will be back for the third period in just a moment.
Put your hands together one time. I want you to get together.
Thanks, Brett. We're back to action here, and right now, before we drop the puck, we got a special guest with us. It's Bennett McKenzie, one of the players from the Eagan Bantam AA team. Bennett, tell us a little bit what you're seeing out here so far with this Eagan game.
Yeah, we're possessing the puck well, getting it deep, having nice plays. We're getting the pucks on net. One of them will finally go in once in a while, and we got to put up 3 and hopefully keep being alive.
Yep, we absolutely need that momentum. Thank you, Bennett. I appreciate your time, and good luck to you in your next endeavors.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, folks, third period hockey, do or die game. Once again, the winner of this game to go to the state tournament bid, which will be in Virginia, Minnesota. Oh, excuse me, that'll be in Proctor, Minnesota in 2 weeks. The loser will be done with hockey for the year. Here is Easton Hansen with Danny Urich, Grayson Manley, Liam Rastanen, and Owen Pershing. Draw contested, battled through neutral zone. Pershing, last man back, dangerous play, gets it to Rastanen on the sideboards. Rastanen battles, loses it. This puck broken out to the Raiders. They'll come across the line, get a point-blank shot off the post. Whoa, dangerous play. Backhand shot there by Hastings to get a shot on that. That one finding its way just off the post. Here's a look at this. Mason Rutzik actually played this well, taking off the majority of this angle. As you'll see the Hastings player coming in, trying to deke to the backhand. That one going off the post. Woo, that was a close one. Here is Marsden off over the line and sends that in deep on his backhand. He'll go in and lay chase. Marsden laying body in the corner. He has Sinclair with him on the attack. Carson Olson tries to send this out. Marsden visibly stung on this hit. He doesn't look happy, and he's holding his arm. Jacob Marsden, he's going to be coming off the ice here. Hopefully he is okay. That puck is going to find its way, the draw is going to find its way out of the zone. Not exactly sure why, might have been offsides. This puck back into the zone. Ethan Benedict here with Sinclair and Arthur Eddy. Arthur Eddy on the attack. He centers. Can't find Carson Olson in deep. Carson Olson still battling. He comes back and switches with Sinclair, makes it back to the top of the line. Carson Olson through neutral zone. Power turns away from pressure, sends this over to Arthur Eddy. Arthur Eddy through neutral zone, makes it over the line, gets to his forehand, tries to center, no one home. Levi Sinclair stick checks it and then skates backwards away, not pressuring here. Eagan's taking a defensive posture in the offensive zone. Meisner over to Benedict. Benedict tries to tip this off. This will go the length of the ice. We're going to have an icing call here, folks. With 13-18 to go in the game, it's 3-0 Raiders. Shots are 17-14 Hastings Raiders. Here's Easton Hansen to take the draw. With him, he has Urich and Manley. This draw being won by Hastings, but Eagan able to gain control. Rastanen goes around, stretch pass to Hansen. Hansen sends that to Manley. Manley sends that deep in. This one will be rung around and stopped by the Hastings goaltender. Behind the net, Eagan are 3 deep behind the net. They'll battle. Manley leading the charge. He has Hansen with him. Hansen plays that off the boards, that to the top of the line. Nice play by Urich keeping that in, but that'll get chipped back out by Hastings. Urich out of his own defensive zone will circle around, look to his forehand. Errant pass over to Hastings. They'll come over the line, take a shot, gets deflected and goes in deep. Here's Rastanen out of his corner. Rastanen on his backhand sends that up to Hansen. Hansen trying to chip it second level. Can't make it. Rastanen plays it off the sideboard to Hansen. That play doesn't find its way home. Hastings able to regroup. They'll send that through neutral over to Pershing. Pershing intercepts, gets it to Kreiser. Kreiser trying to gain speed. He's headed off at the pass, and Hastings down through neutral zone with speed. Hastings looking for a high slot pass. The power turn away from pressure. Nice job by Meisner taking the body in deep in the corner. Here's a stretch pass to Brody Kreiser. Brody Kreiser, lone breakaway. Kreiser with time. Shot for the 5-hole. Good save here by this Hastings goaltender. Kreiser had all day, could have deked and took a chance at the 5-hole. Looked like he had it, but nice save there by the Hastings goaltender. This puck finding its way back out. Eagan's going to find themselves having to take more and more stretch pass chances here throughout this period. Here's Hastings from the side of the slot. Marsden is okay. He'll send that puck up. Kreiser didn't even realize that puck was coming towards him. He was looking for a change. Through neutral zone we go. Hastings will tip this in. Here comes Olson out of his own zone. Olson plays it around one defender and tries to get it up to the sideboards to Arthur Eddy. There's some confusion on Eagan's defense. No one can figure out who to attack the man in the corner. Up we go. Here's Meisner, chips that out to Marsden. Marsden now in a 2-on-1 situation with Arthur Eddy, but there's back checkers. Eddy to his backhand, shot on net. Rebound to Marsden. Marsden couldn't get the handle on it. Shot on net by Hansen. Hansen on the rebound again. Two good saves by this Hastings goaltender. There's going to be a penalty here coming on Hastings with 10:34 to go in the third period. It looks like interference. The Hastings fans don't agree with it. Here's a look at it.
This is the breakaway.
Brody Kreiser here on a lone breakaway. Kreiser with some time. Hastings defender Kreiser coming here with it. He turns, he looks. Ooh, it looks like he
Try to
shot.
go 5-hole.
Yeah, try to go 5-hole. That one shut down there by the Hastings goalie. Eagan to the power play. 2 minutes of power play here with 10:26 to go in the third period. Here's Rassinen trying to chip this one in deep. Can't find its way. Hastings in a 2-on-2 situation. They'll come in, take a shot that goes wide and up to their point. Hastings now at the point. Sends this one in deep. Owen Pershing out of his own end. Tries to get this one out. Can't find its way out. Easton Hansen and Liam Rassinen on the attack. That's chipped back into neutral. Minute 26 left on the power play. Owen Pershing bobbling the puck down deep in his zone. Can't get balance over the puck. Finally does. Gets that up to Arthur Eddie. Errant pass. Eddie can't settle it. And back to Hastings. Hastings sends this in deep. Nice play by the ref to tip that to the Eagan defender. Over to Rassinen. Rassinen off the sideboards. Finally settles. 1:04 to go in the power play. Rassinen to Benedict. Benedict, no speed from the sideboards. He'll send this cross ice to Arthur Eddie. Arthur Eddie not able to play it. This finds its way length of the ice, and the Hastings defender will try and skate this one out. He'll chip that out into neutral zone. Hastings now with some speed through neutral zone. Oh, Hastings player here can't keep the handle on it. Loses the puck through neutral zone, forcing an offsides. 44 seconds left to go in this power play for Eagan. Eagan's got to start capitalizing and taking some chances here. Eagan sends this puck wide. Here's Sinclair with Danny Urich. Danny Urich laying chase. This puck rung around. Here comes Grayson Manley. Stops that deep in the corner. He tries to set up 1-3-1 attack. He'll send that high to Meisner. Meisner sends it back down in deep to Danny Urich. Danny Urich, one-time shot from near side post. That's gobbled up into the belly of the beast here by the Hastings goalie with 19 seconds left on the power play for Eagan. Eagan doing all they can to generate some chances here. Eagan wins this draw. It's Easton Hansen wins the draw over to Marsden. Marsden to Carson Olsen. Olsen sends this to the slot where Brody Kreiser was completely tied up. Couldn't get a handle on it. Hastings successfully killing the penalty. Full strength. Here's Hansen down in deep. He's looking, takes a near side shot. This one goes off the goaltender and into the netting. For those of you at home wondering what's going on in that Pee Wee AA game, we got it right here. 0-2 if you can't read that score, if you need cheaters. 0-2 Hastings Ponies. Second period. Back to action here, folks. Third period, 8:25 to go. Here is Easton Hansen with Jacob Marsden, Brody Kreiser off the sideboards. It goes to the high slot. Persian has already given away the line. He'll back check and retreat. Hastings around the defender. They'll send that in deep, and Rassinen goes in, doesn't get control of it. Hastings tries to center it, errant pass. Pershing controls down out of his own zone, sends it off the glass to Marsden. Marsden able to settle, but sends it high out of the line. It'll find its way out. Here's Easton Hansen, a lot of stick handling through the zone, sends it over to Kreiser. Kreiser, side hash shot, finds the glove of this Hastings defender. We're back here in action. We have an update here on this Pee Wee AA game. Eagan now only down by a goal. It's 2-1 Stillwater with 11:15 to go in the second period. And folks, for those of you that are curious, we'll keep you posted on the results of that game. Sinclair here with a point-blank shot from the middle of the slot. Nice job, Levi Sinclair. He didn't get much on that. It looked like he kind of lost the power behind that for some reason, but that one's saved by the Hastings goalie. This draw here going in deep Arthur Eddy battling. He's hauled down. Hastings parents want a call. They won't get one. Eagan finally getting some hometown calls. This one going over to Karsten Olsen. Olsen on the sideboards will send this in deep. Here's Arthur Eddy in deep. Here comes Olsen. Olsen recovers, centers. Ethan Benedict not able to get a handle on it. Shot in here by Meisner. Hastings able to recover off their sideboards. They'll do a stretch pass cross ice.
Come on.
Sinclair able to intercept that. Arthur Eddy from his side dot tries to center to Ethan Benedict. Well covered, ill-advised pass. This puck going off the sideboards. Owen Pershing to gather out of his own zone with just under 7 minutes to play here in the third period. Pershing with speed through neutral zone. Pershing looking to make a play from his forehand. He goes and turns backhand, protecting the puck deep in the corner. He'll lose the handle on it, and Hastings will come out of the corner, off the glass into the neutral zone. Ethan Benedict doing a good job on the back check here by Benedict, able to break up that play across the line. Sinclair there to battle in the corner. He'll get that up to Arthur Eddy. Arthur Eddy loses the handle, and Sinclair's there as the trailer to pick it up, but loses the handle once again into neutral zone. Here's Arthur Eddy in a foot race on the sideboards. Arthur Eddy blazed body, probably could have been called for interference. Good no call here by the ref. Off the sideboards we go again. 6 minutes to play in the game. To the sideboards, cross ice, top of the line, shot on net by Hastings. Saved by Mason Rutzik, the rebound. Rutzik bobbles the rebound. This one almost goes over him and into the net. Rutzik makes a save on it. Let's take a look at this, folks. Rutzik makes that first save. It jumps over. He misses it with the glove. And oh my God! How close could that be? Wow, nice job, Mason Rutzik, to stay on the puck. Draw one here by Hastings. They'll send this one in deep. Oh, Hastings gets past the defender, and oh my gosh, you should replay that. Great save here by Mason Rutzik. Wow. Great glove save, point blank shot here. Here's the draw one by Hastings. They'll get past the defender, point blank shot from the slot. Rutzik, quick glove there. Puts an end to that. Eagan still being, got the goose egg up on the scoreboard. Man, they are in desperation mode here to get something going. With 5:30 to go in the game, Eagan's got to turn up the heat, start floating people, doing all aggressiveness. Here comes Liam Raston. He has Marsden with him. Raston's poke checked off the puck. This one will go up to Kreiser. Raston in the sideboard, sends it to Marsden. Marsden in deep. Marsden centers that, but no one there. Pershing from the sideboards. He's bodied, sends it in deep. There's Marsden trying to end that on the sideboards. Marsden from behind the net, centers. Kreiser up top. That one goes to Raston. Raston shot on net. Glove save. Hastings check in. Here's a check-in now with the Pee Wee AA game. 2-2 with 9:51 to go in the game. Once again, that game is a do or die. Go to the state tournament if you win. Your season's over if you lose. Back to action here, folks. 5:03 to go in the game. Puck up to the top of the line. Owen Pershing wins the battle at the line. He's trying to center that. No one home. Good coverage here by this Hastings team. Here's Easton Hansen. Wheels and deals. Can't find a home for it. Benedict at the top of the line. Swings, misses. Takes another shot again. Gets it to Hansen. Hansen gets a shot on net. Arthur Eddy with a shot attempt but can't get it through traffic. Hastings will go into neutral zone, send this puck in deep. Here comes Owen Pershing. Deep from his corner. Pershing centers to Arthur Eddy. Eddy to Raston. Raston through neutral zone. 4.5 left to go in the game. Raston to his forehand. Raston sends in deep. Here's Arthur Eddy from behind the net. Eddy centers right to Hansen. Hansen with a one-time shot. Not exactly sure if that got deflected or if that was saved. Here's Hastings coming down with a screen shot on net with 4 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the game, and they'll bury that, making it a 4-0 game. That's a tough one. That's a tough one for this Wildcat team. Hopefully they hold their heads up high and battle to the end. Shots are 24-21 Wildcats. Score is 4-0 Hastings Raiders. Draw one here by the Wildcats. They'll send it in deep with Carson Olson sending it cross ice to Manley. Manley battling in the corner. He's got Meisner with him. Meisner's bodied off the puck. That one back in deep. Meisner settling it, getting over across ice to Urich. Urich battling on the sideboards. This one sent in across the crease by the Raiders. Eagan able to cover there. And that finds it over the other far side. We're going side to side here. Here's Urich trying to center to Sinclair, too far for him. Back to the sideboards we go. It's a battle on the sideboards. Olson playing tough but can't get the handle on it. Sent back in. Hastings going for a change with 3:30 to go in the game. Stretch pass to Danny Urich. Danny Urich over the line, makes one man miss. Tries to stick handle through the second guy. He won't get through him. Urich cycles back to Sinclair. Sinclair can't handle this one to the top of the line. Raston pinches. That puck goes back in, but go back to the Hastings defenders with just over 3 minutes to go in the game. Hastings will chip this over the line, get this through around Raston. Great poke check here by Rutzik to put an end to that play. Into the corner we go. Here comes Sinclair. He'll go off for a change. He was out of gas. Back down in deep. Here's Raston. Raston sends a puck deep for a stretch pass for Hansen. Hansen trying to battle. Just under 3 minutes to go in the game. Centering pass here by the Hastings Raiders, and it's a fast back break for Hansen. Hansen goes to his forehand. Hansen looking to build something over to Kreiser. Kreiser backhand shot, point blank shot on net. A good look here by Brody Kreiser. Not finding the way around this goalie. We're still stuck here with a shutout. Mason Rutzik coming out of the pipes. Eagan to put 5 skaters on. They're in attack mode here. It's do or die. Once again, Eagan in on the attack. Shot on net by Marsden. Rebound by Kreiser. It's a melee in front of the net, and somehow Hastings comes out with it. High stick the call. Errant call. Pretty sure Meisner was at waist level when he tapped that down. Not so sure about that. Rutzik will have to go back between the pipes. Oh, they're calling a high stick penalty here on Eagan. Excuse me, it's Arthur Eddy. Must have been away from the play there, folks. Tough call. That's a tough break here for the Eagan Wildcats. With 2 minutes and 13 seconds to play, it's 4-0 Hastings Raiders. Draw here won by Hastings. They'll take this puck in deep. Eagan battling, trying to shut the Hastings team out of time and space. Hastings will set up the power play from the corner. Here's Carson Olson, chips it away. Olson gonna skate. He has Marsden with him. Marsden has to hold up at the line. Olson chips it to himself. Olson goes on the attack, lays a body down deep. Here's Marsden with Olson. Eagan now pulls the goalie. 5 on. Oh no, they don't pull the goalie. Excuse me. It's still 5 on 4. Olson slowly going off, changing, leaving Marsden all alone on a 3 on 1. Here's Marsden. Makes a good play of it. He has Hansen calling for it. Marsden is going to wait, drag, and lose the puck. Marsden should have passed that puck. God, he had Hansen wide open for a point-blank shot. Here's Hastings over the line. They come over the line, make one man miss. Shot in front of the net, rebound goal. 5-0 Hastings Raiders with 1:05 to go in the game. Well, I tell you what, folks, this Eagan team has really battled here today and battled in playoffs in general. They've had a wonderful season. You know, they really came down from being in a hole in the district playoffs, fought back to make it to this regional tournament, fought so hard to make it to this game. Really hats off to this Eagan Bantam B1 team, coached by Jordan West and assisted by Chris Rasnan. Here's Rasnan at the top of the line. He'll chip this puck in deep. Sent in deep by here, Eagan, and they'll come back up to the top of the line. Owen Pershing capping this one back in, comes back to him. They'll try and send this in deep. Here's Grayson Manley. He'll backhand a shot that goes across the crease, up to the top of the line. Raston fires a shot on net. That's saved here by this goalie. Eagan now just trying to put a hole in the shutout. Seeing if they can. It's looking much like the Hastings Raiders are going to secure their bid for the state tournament. Here's Levi Sinclair to take the draw with Urick and Manley, Pershing and Raston. Manley comes around the net, tries to center. Had Sinclair there, couldn't find him. Sinclair on the sideboards, battles, tries to chip this through, gets it over to Manley. Manley from the sideboards, chips it across. Manley coming in hard, he's got Urick with him. Hastings will come out of their corner. Manley tries to line somebody up and take out some frustration, but misses. The time's gonna melt away, and that's all she wrote, folks. Thanks for tuning in from across the country. This is a tearjerker for these players. A great season put together by Jordan West and the Bantam B1 Wildcats of Eagan.
So that'll do it, 5-0 here in Eagan, Minnesota. Again, thanks everybody for all of your support of Eagan hockey all year long. The Pee Wee Double A team is still playing out there in the St. Croix Valley River Center up there in Stillwater. Check that out if you can. The score is now 2-2. One of the last teams still alive here. But again, thanks everybody for sticking around. Congratulations to the Bantam B1 team for an excellent season. So for Mike Levine, Mike Hendrickson, I'm Brett McKenzie. We will see you next time.
I want you to get together. I want you to get together. get together. I want you to 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 get together. Put your hands together one time. I want you to get together. 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 Put your hands together one time. I want you to get together. 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 I want you to get